Have you noticed a strange feeling growing between you and someone you care deeply about? Maybe you've sensed a quiet tension, like something important is left unsaid, something that doesn't feel quite right anymore. If this has been weighing on your heart, know that today's message has come at the perfect time. The angels have asked me to bring this message to you not by chance, but because you are ready to hear what your heart has been trying to tell you all along. What you are about to receive could help you unlock the clarity you've been searching for, bringing light to the confusion and peace to the questions that have kept you restless. To fully receive this moment, I invite you to get comfortable. Put on your headphones for a deeper connection, and take a moment to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Stay with me until the end, because what the angels are about to reveal may open your heart in ways you never expected. As the angels draw near, they begin to reveal what your heart has quietly known for some time, though you may have tried to ignore it. The energy between you and this person you care for has shifted in ways you can no longer explain away. The warmth you once felt so freely now flickers, sometimes there, and sometimes gone. You've sensed it in the way their words no longer carry the same weight, in the way their silences have grown longer, heavier. You've felt it in your spirit, like something is unraveling, though no one dares to speak it aloud. The angels whisper that what you're feeling is not just your imagination. There is something real taking shape beneath the surface, something you've sensed but couldn't quite grasp. They have watched as you searched for answers, questioning yourself, wondering what changed, and what you could have done differently to stop this distance from growing. But here is the truth that needs to be revealed now. This change isn't about you. It isn't something you caused, nor something you can fix on your own. The person you care for has been carrying silent battles within themselves for longer than you realize. Old wounds, regrets, and hidden fears have built walls inside their heart. And while they may try to hide it, while they may pretend nothing is wrong, their spirit is restless. They are standing at a crossroads between who they are today and who they are being called to become. Deep inside, they long to break free from what holds them back, but fear keeps pulling them into silence. It's as if they are trapped in an inner storm, torn between the love they feel for you and the shadows they haven't yet dared to face. This inner conflict is creating the distance you've been feeling, turning closeness into confusion and affection into hesitation. You may have noticed how they pull away just when you try to reach closer. You've sensed the tension when they seem lost in thought, unable to meet you fully where you are. These aren't random shifts, they are signs of something much deeper at work. The angels show that this person has reached a breaking point in their spiritual journey. They are being guided to confront what they've long tried to avoid. Patterns they've carried for years are rising to the surface, forcing them to choose, to keep running or to finally face the truth within themselves. And while this is their journey to walk, you have been caught in the waves of their indecision. What makes this moment even harder is that your heart keeps holding on. You want to believe that love alone is enough to heal what's broken. You keep hoping that if you love them a little more, if you wait a little longer, they will come back to you fully, whole, and ready. But the angels reveal that no matter how much love you give, true healing must come from within them. You cannot carry their burden for them. You cannot walk their path of awakening in their place. This realization may feel painful at first. It may stir fears of letting go, fears of losing what you've fought so hard to hold on to. But the angels remind you, love is not meant to drain you. It is not meant to feel like a constant struggle to keep someone close. Love is meant to uplift you, to nourish your soul, to bring you peace even in the midst of life's uncertainties. The spiritual unrest you feel is the result of an energy imbalance. You have been giving more than you've been receiving. You've been holding on while they keep pulling away. This cycle has left you questioning your worth, doubting your place in their heart. But you are not here to prove your value. You are not here to wait endlessly for someone to choose you when they are not choosing themselves. The angels gently guide you to see that this moment, as hard as it feels, is actually sacred. It is a turning point, not just for them, but for you. You are being invited to step back and reclaim your own light, to release the weight of their journey and focus on your own healing. You are being called to shift from holding on in fear to letting go in trust, knowing that whatever is meant for you will never miss you. Whether this person finds the courage to step into the light of their own transformation is not for you to control. All you can do is stand in your truth, honor your heart, and trust that what is real will always find its way back to you in the right time, in the right way. And so the angels continue to whisper, take a deep breath, release the need to fix what was never yours to fix, and trust the unfolding of this journey. You are not alone in this. You are being guided toward a deeper love, a love that starts within you. As the days pass and your heart keeps searching for answers, the angels begin to bring your awareness to small, almost imperceptible details that you may have overlooked. These subtle signs have been appearing all along, trying to get your attention, trying to help you see beyond words and actions. You might have noticed them already. A distant look in their eyes, conversations that feel disconnected, sudden shifts in energy when you enter the room. Sometimes these signs come through feelings that you can't quite explain, a heavy sensation in your chest when you think of them, restless nights where your mind races with what-ifs, or even a moment when you hear a song that speaks directly to your heart, as if the universe is using music to echo what you've been feeling deep inside. These aren't random moments. They are messengers, quietly guiding you toward clarity. The angels want you to know that these signs are not meant to bring fear or doubt. They are meant to wake you up, to help you stop ignoring the truth you already sense. And here, in this moment, they invite you to pause. Take a deep breath. And if you feel these words resonating with your experience, let this be your moment to fully open your heart. You might even want to take a moment right now to like this video and subscribe if you haven't yet. This way, whenever you find yourself needing guidance, you'll know exactly where to return for more messages prepared just for your soul. Sometimes, all it takes is a gentle reminder like this to reconnect with your inner knowing. And so, the signs continue to appear, not just in them, but also in you. You might catch yourself walking on eggshells, afraid to say the wrong thing. You might feel that you're giving more than you're receiving, overextending your energy just to hold the connection together. You start questioning your intuition, wondering if you're being overly sensitive or reading too much into small things. But the angels urge you not to dismiss what you feel. Your heart has been trying to show you the truth, even when your mind wants to explain it away. Another sign is the way they avoid deeper conversations. They might change the subject when things get too personal, or brush off your concerns with a simple "I'm fine," when you can feel they're anything but fine. They might withdraw emotionally, even when they're physically present. These patterns, repeated over and over, begin to wear down your spirit, leaving you unsure of where you stand. And yet, the angels remind you that these signs are not meant to break you. They are invitations to stop chasing clarity in someone else, and instead start seeking it within yourself. Because true peace comes not from fixing the other person, but from honoring what your soul is revealing to you through these experiences. It takes courage to face these signs without looking away. It takes strength to sit with the discomfort of not having all the answers. But in this sacred space of uncertainty, something powerful begins to awaken within you. The realization that you deserve more than confusion, more than mixed signals, more than emotional distance masked as love. The angels continue to whisper that the greatest sign of all is the way you've begun to feel disconnected from yourself in this relationship. You may have stopped doing the things that once brought you joy. You may have silenced your voice to keep the peace. You may have convinced yourself to settle for less because you're afraid of losing what little remains. But the truth is, every time you ignore what your heart is telling you, you lose a little more of yourself. And so, the angels bring this moment as a gift, a turning point where you are invited to choose yourself again, to choose your peace, to choose your wholeness. They remind you that love doesn't ask you to shrink or to carry someone else's emotional weight alone. Real love creates space for both people to stand fully in their truth, without fear of rejection or abandonment. As you continue to notice the signs, the angels encourage you to trust that you already hold the wisdom you need. You don't have to rush to a decision today. You don't have to have it all figured out. But you can start by honoring what you feel, by no longer dismissing the quiet voice inside that's been trying to guide you all along. And when you're ready, know that you can always come back to this space for more clarity and support. Remember to turn on notifications so you'll know when new messages are shared. Your journey is far from over, and the angels have so much more to reveal as you continue walking this path of self-discovery and love. The angels now reveal what lies beneath the surface of the one you love. The silent war they've been fighting within themselves, a struggle that has shaped their every reaction, every distance, every hesitation you felt. Though it may seem like they have chosen to withdraw, to disconnect from you without reason, the truth is far more complex. Deep inside, they are wrestling with fears that have lived within them for years. Fears of not being enough, of being unworthy of real love, of losing themselves if they fully open their heart. These fears have built walls around their spirit, walls so high that not even your love, no matter how deep or sincere, has been able to tear them down. You have tried everything: patience, compassion, understanding, and yet nothing seems to reach them the way you hoped it would. And that's because this battle is one they must face alone. You see, the angels reveal that this person has reached a point in their journey where life is forcing them to confront the very things they've spent years avoiding. They are standing on the edge of transformation, but stepping forward requires a level of truth and vulnerability they have not yet been able to accept. It's not that they don't care for you. It's not that the feelings you once shared have vanished. It's that the weight of their own unhealed wounds is so heavy that it clouds their ability to fully show up for you the way you deserve. They may feel torn between wanting to move closer and fearing what that closeness will demand of them. Part of them longs for connection, for peace, for the kind of love you've so openly offered. But another part, the part ruled by their old patterns and insecurities, keeps pulling them back into silence, into distance, into self-protection. And while it might look like they are choosing to stay stuck, the truth is that their soul is being prepared for something much greater. The angels show that this inner battle is not punishment, but preparation. It is a breaking open of their spirit, a necessary awakening that life is pushing them toward, even if they don't realize it yet. In this space of conflict, you have become both their anchor and their mirror. Your presence reflects back to them the love they deeply crave but are terrified to accept. You hold up a mirror to their soul, showing them what's possible if only they would dare to surrender their fears. But surrender is not something that can be forced. It cannot be rushed or demanded. It must rise from within them, born of their own readiness to step into the unknown. The angels urge you to recognize that this process is sacred, but it is not yours to carry. You cannot walk this path for them. You cannot reach into their heart and pull out what they are not ready to release. What you can do, however, is honor your own journey while they navigate theirs. It may feel painful to accept this distance, this uncertainty. You may feel tempted to hold on tighter, to fight harder to keep the connection alive. But the angels remind you that true love does not come through force or control. It comes through surrender, through allowing each soul to grow in its own time, in its own way. And so as they face their inner shadows, you are being called to turn your focus inward, to ask yourself the questions you've been avoiding. What do I truly need? What do I deserve in love? Am I willing to continue giving without receiving? Or is it time to step back, to breathe, to release the weight I've been carrying for someone else? The angels encourage you to use this time as an opportunity to reconnect with your own spirit, to remember who you were before this relationship began to consume all of your energy. You are more than your role in someone else's life. You are a soul worthy of peace, of clarity, of love that flows freely, without resistance. And so, while this person stands at their crossroads, you too are standing at your own. Will you choose to wait in fear, hoping they will change? Or will you choose to trust that whatever is meant for you will find its way in the perfect time, without needing to force it? This isn't about walking away with anger or closing your heart in bitterness. It's about standing in your truth with love and compassion for them and for yourself. It's about knowing when to offer space, when to step back with grace, and when to trust the unfolding of life's greater plan. Because the angels have seen what you cannot yet fully see. The possibility that this time apart may be exactly what is needed for both of you to grow. And whether life brings you back together, stronger and more aligned, or whether it gently guides you toward something entirely new, what matters most is that you choose yourself, fully and without hesitation. The journey ahead is still unwritten, but the choice to honor your own heart starts now. There comes a moment in every soul's journey when you can no longer pretend that what you are holding on to is enough to sustain you. You may have tried again and again to convince yourself that with just a little more effort, a little more patience, or a little more love, things would finally change. But the truth the angels are revealing now is that you've already given more than enough. You have carried this weight for so long that you've almost forgotten what it feels like to breathe freely, to live without the constant tension of wondering what the other person feels, or if they will ever truly choose you the way you deserve to be chosen. The heaviness you've been feeling is not yours to carry anymore. You were never meant to bear the responsibility for someone else's healing, nor to sacrifice your own peace in the hope that your love would somehow be enough to fix what they refuse to face. The angels gently remind you that no matter how much you care, you cannot heal what someone is not willing to heal within themselves. There is a sacred strength in finally recognizing when it's time to stop trying to rescue someone who is not ready to save themselves. This isn't about giving up. This is about honoring your own worth, your own heart, and your own path. Because the truth is, every time you lower your standards, every time you silence your needs, every time you settle for less than you deserve, you abandon yourself just a little more. And the angels want you to come back to yourself now. This is your invitation to reclaim your light, to stand in the fullness of who you are, without bending, without shrinking, without apologizing for wanting something deeper, something real, something mutual. You were not placed on this earth to beg for love, to fight for scraps of affection, or to wait for someone to become ready while your soul slowly withers away in silence. The angels show you now that what you seek in them is already waiting to be awakened within you. The love, the acceptance, the security, you've been searching for all of it in their arms, but it has always been within your own heart. And the longer you keep looking outside of yourself, the longer you will feel empty, unseen, and unfulfilled. You may fear that stepping back means losing them for good, but the angels whisper that real love, the kind that is meant for you, cannot be lost. What is true will never need to be forced. What is aligned with your soul's highest good will never require you to abandon yourself in order to keep it. And so, you are standing at a crossroads, not just with them, but with yourself. Will you continue to fight for someone who isn't ready to meet you fully? Or will you finally choose to turn your heart inward, to fill the empty spaces with your own light, your own love, your own truth? You deserve a love that meets you where you are, a love that doesn't make you question your worth or leave you standing in uncertainty. You deserve to wake up each day feeling seen, valued, and cherished, not because you fought for it, but because it flows naturally, effortlessly, from someone who is just as ready to give as they are to receive. The angels reveal that the journey ahead is not about fixing what has already been broken. It is about stepping into a new chapter, one where you no longer carry the weight of someone else's indecision, but instead choose to walk in freedom, in clarity, in peace. This doesn't mean you stop loving them. Love is never something you simply switch off. But you can love them from a distance. You can honor what you shared, while still honoring what you now need to become. You can hold space in your heart for the possibility of reunion, while releasing the need to control how or when that might happen. Because what matters most is not whether they come back. What matters most is that you come back to yourself. The angels assure you that when you choose yourself, truly, fully, unapologetically, you open the door for something greater to enter your life. Whether it's this person transformed, ready to meet you in a new way, or someone entirely new who is already aligned with the love you've been waiting for, Either way, your soul will know. Because real love doesn't leave you questioning. Real love doesn't ask you to abandon yourself. Real love brings peace. Real love feels safe. Real love feels like home. And now, you are ready to come home. To yourself. To your truth. To the love that was always meant for you. The journey you've taken through this message isn't just about them. It's about you, your heart, your growth, your healing. It's about learning that sometimes the greatest act of love you can offer is not holding on tighter, but letting go with grace. Not in bitterness, not in defeat, but in trust. Trust that what is truly meant for you can never be taken away. Trust that sometimes distance creates the space needed for both souls to grow. And trust that the universe, in its perfect wisdom, knows how to bring all things together at the right time. The angels remind you now that nothing you have lived, nothing you have felt, and nothing you have faced on this path has been in vain. Every tear, every hope, every unanswered question has shaped you into someone stronger, someone wiser, someone more prepared to receive the love that is worthy of you. This is your moment to stand tall in your truth, to honor the lessons you've learned, the strength you've gained, and the love that is already alive within you. You no longer need to wait for someone else to complete you. You are already whole. And now, as you step forward into this next chapter, may you carry with you the deep knowing that you are never alone. The angels walk beside you, guiding you with every breath, every step, every choice you make toward your highest good. Let your heart stay open. Let your spirit remain patient. And trust that what is real, what is true, what is destined, will always find its way to you. If this message spoke to your heart today, I invite you to continue your journey by exploring the other videos here on this channel. You'll find more spiritual messages, divine guidance, and words of comfort whenever you need them. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment sharing what touched you the most, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another message meant just for you. And make sure to turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when the angels have something new to reveal. Until then, may peace, love, and divine light continue to surround you, always.